All right. Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Bryan Turner, and this is another edition of the Bryn Turner Basketball Podcast. And as you can see, and you can hear, everything is going all right with me. All right. I know it's been a minute. Don't kill me. It's a lot going on in your boy's life. So I'm glad to be back doing another episode of the Bryn Turner Basketball Podcast. I mean, for the most part, guys, man, I got a life to live, and at some point, I knew I was gonna have to hit that record button, and get back on here because not only do I have a lot of people to be thankful for, it's a lot of folks that wanna, kind of tap in with me in this space, whether it's audio on Spotify, Apple Music, Tidal, or all the audio podcasts. They like listening to some of the conversations that we have. And then also too, I get a lot of questions, a lot of people in the streets. BT, man, I love the podcast, man. Are you still doing it? Are you still doing it? So the answer is yes, I'm still doing it. But I've been doing a lot of revamping, guys. This is what I want to do this time around. I mean, we still at we're trying to reach that 100 episode mark. And I think with me trying to crank out in these next couple weeks and next couple months of moving forward with the podcast, man, we're going to get there. But I need your help. So what I'm doing is I'm in the process of doing a lot of community building on this space, whether if it's on YouTube, it's on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, all the social media platforms. Just trying to build a community. First, a community of like-minded individuals, whether if you're a man or a woman and you're coaching youth sports, whether if it's football, basketball, if you're a teacher, you're an educator, you're doing something positive in our young people's lives. I want to hear from you. I want to connect with you. And again, I want to try to just build this community of people who can kind of, be a resource for people, be not just a resource, but also, just there as a support system. Because again, our kids need it. Every time I cut on the news, I go to some of these events, man, I'm hearing horror stories. So again, I want to be a resource for you guys for tapping in, whether if you're a coach or educator. And also if you're a parent too, player, I mean, we're checking all the boxes over here. Again, and if you're new to this channel, because like I said, it's been about at least about 3 months since I've jumped on here, and I may get some new folks just saying, man, who is this guy? All right. Well, if you don't know, this is Coach Bryn Turner from St. Mary's Southside Catholic High School. I'm an elite high school basketball coach here in St. Louis, Missouri. And I've been coaching basketball for over almost 18 years. I know from a couple of these grades that are creeping in, some folks may say, man, 18 years, but yes, 18 years of coaching basketball, being a mentor, being an educator, being involved in young people's lives. So I have a lot of wisdom, that I learned from firsthand knowledge, whether if it's playing basketball, whether if it's coaching basketball, or even just living life, because at the end of the day, basketball is just a tool that we try to use to get guys to the next spot in their lives. And I just want to try my best to be that leader and be that vessel to try to get these guys from one step of their life maturing to the next step. So that's just a little tad bit if you're just tuning in for the first time. Again, special shout out. I want to give a special shout out to SeatGeek. They're always being real gracious for helping me out with sponsorships. Use the promo code Coach Turner for $20 off your first purchase. I mean, it's going to be in all of the descriptions when I post this up, and you're going to see me doing a lot of hashtag SeatGeek over the next couple of weeks, because again, this is concert season, this is entertainment season. I mean, hey, $20 can go a long way if you want to go see some entertainment. And if you know SeatGeek is a third-party entity. So if you try to look for some tickets, you can't find tickets. Hey, I was able to catch a couple basketball games and a couple of events just by using SeatGeek, finding the right ticket for the right price that I was looking for. And so they've been a blessing to me. So as a return, I want to be a blessing to you guys moving forward. So using the promo code the promo code Coach Turner at checkout. All right, Coach Turner at checkout at SeatGeek for your first purchase of $20 off. Okay, if you're watching this show on YouTube, make sure you give me a thumbs up, thumbs down, a like, a unlike. All right, drop a comment below. Let me know what you think. Think of the episode. Think of some topics. Like I try to go back in and I like to listen to what people are saying now, and it kind of helps me kind of gauge what direction I want to go as far as the information that we put out here on these wavelengths. Again, so shout out to SeatGeek for being the sponsor of this video. A couple of announcements that we have coming up. Basketball camp. Again, get those kids out of the house. Get them kids out of the house. Make sure that they're touching grass this summer. We have an elite basketball camp from 5th grade all the way up into 8th grade, both boys and girls here at St. Mary's High School. This is the 8th edition of the Bryn Turner Basketball Camp. Those dates will also be in the description. We got them all over June. We also have them in July. And if basketball is not your thing, you can also kind of check our website and kind of see what camps do you want to put your kids in. But I think they should be real beneficial to the development of these kids, man, getting them out of the house, interacting with other people, interacting with other kids, like-minded individuals, and just having some fun. Okay, not too many times we're gonna have a lot of fun just jamming out on those games and those sticks throughout the summer. But make sure that you kind of tap in and see what we have to offer. All right. So again, it's been a minute since I kind of tapped in with the episode. So a lot has been going on, guys. Finished up the season, man. We had a real good season, basketball season. We finished second in our district. Man, we had a great run. Shout out to all of the coaches of the year, all of the players of the year. Shout out to all of the state champions that was able to be the last team standing on their way to state championship gold. And now kids are getting ready to transition to elite AAU basketball. So make sure you are on the lookout for those guys and kind of keeping up with the kids around the area and what they're doing. But big shout out to all of the coaches and the players who's going to continue to play basketball in these spring and summer months. Hats off to you. Love being in the gym, love being around people trying to get our game better. So if you get a chance to check out some of these games, man, basketball season is really, it's all year. You look at the professional ranks, you look at what's going on. It's a 12-month of a year type job for kids trying to get their skills up and try to get better. So shout out to all of our state champions. Shout out to all our players. Special shout out to St. Mary's own Zyree Collins. He captured the coveted St. Louis Post-Dispatch All-Metro Player of the Year. And that is a huge accomplishment. If you I'm not going to say media buff, but if you're a stats guy, history buff, that's the first player that we've had in St. Mary's history to win that award. And this was an award that I didn't even get a chance to win growing up, but this kid ended up capturing that award his junior year. So shout out to Zyree Collins. Hopefully we'll get him on the platform real soon so he can kind of tell us about how his recruiting is going. But I mean, just an amazing kid, and it's fun just to watch his growth going through this process with him and his teammates. And so again, shout out to all of the players of the year, conference players, honorable mention. Shout out to those guys, because again, high school sports, man, it's watching it at a youth grade school level. You see these kids that get ranked at a young age, participate, travel all over the country at a young age, but then to be able to see these kids kind of flourish junior, senior year of high school, still putting it down and having some elite teams that they're leading to the playoffs and to the championship, man, it's an amazing thing. So shout out to those guys. I want to make sure that you follow me on all social medias, Coach BT, Coach Bryan Turner, when it comes to all of those social media things. just kind of, hit your boy up. And like I said, let me know what you think about some of this stuff that we talk about on this podcast. And I'm revving the engine back up. So you guys will be seeing a lot more of me moving forward. But I won't keep you long. I kind of wanted to throw a couple things out there for just to put some on your mind for you to kind of think about. And I want to give you three examples in engaging student athletes in 2024. And real quick, I just want to make sure that I kind of get this in. Hold on a second. All right. Should I get this over here? All right. Yeah. Okay. So, these are, like I said, I wanted to do a show just kind of talking about engaging athletes. How do you engage athletes in these summer months, especially when they're 16, 17 years old? It's on brand for kids not to kind of, be as interested or have a lot of energy going into the summer months, because if you play football in the fall, you play basketball in the winter, once the spring hits, everybody start coming outside. Everybody wants to be involved in different things. So these are my three examples of how to effectively engage athletes best in 2024. Give me some comments, give me some feedback on this, because like I said, this is just three. And if you got some that you want to kind of throw out there that we can kind of discuss, that's something that we can do too. But the first thing is just interacting with some of these guys, man, on a level of technology. Now, what do I mean by technology? Technology doesn't always have to be in the form of playing video games with them, but interactively is something that these guys do. I mean, it's the day and age of video. If you have a way of teaching kids through video, by all means, show them video, show them clips, reels, TikToks. I mean, it's so many different things that get communicated across the airwaves, and these kids pick up on this better than what we did growing up. But you just have to try to learn how to use these tools. I'm a big component of trying to figure out how to use everything technology-wise that comes out, whether if it's some VR, whether if it's ChatGPT, AI stuff. I'm trying to be on it, because at the snap of a moment, something can change, and I don't want to be the dinosaur or the old man saying, get off my lawn, because I'm not accustomed to teaching kids in a certain way. So to best engage athletes in 2024, make sure you try to utilize all of the social media and the AI and interactive tools to best approach every type of kid on your roster. Okay. Second way to engage athletes is personalize your coaching and your feedback. I think kids grow up nowadays, man, everything is about drill. And the first thing that comes to my mind when I hear drill is that it's something that's not fun, okay? Sometimes you might have to come in the gym and just roll the ball out there and say, hey guys, let's just play a game of bucket, play a game of 21, just to see the kids' creativity levels kind of pick up. And in the midst of that creativity, then you could kind of step in and give feedback and coach. And it may be a day that, we may have some fun. You may have some fun rolling the ball out there, playing bucket, playing 21s, a couple shooting drills, but everything does not have to just be drill influence, drilling them, because we all know once the kids figure out that it's a drill, 9 times out of 10, it's going to get boring real fast, and you're going to be spending a lot of energy trying to pick the morale of the team up. So personalize your coaching and giving them feedback by just doing creative things throughout practice, just to kind of break the mundane approach to getting better. So that's number 2 in helping engage student athletes in 2024. And last but not least, the best way to engage student athletes in 2024, again, build community. Now, this is something that I'm trying to get more guys on board with this, because once you realize that the basketball community is very, very small. It may be a kid that leave your program to go to another program, and they know exactly who your coach is, because I do it all of the time. We're trying to identify the kids at the middle school level. Who did you play for? What school you went to? Hey, I know that administrator. I know this person. I know that person. To try to engage them and let them know, hey, you know what? I'm going to tell Coach so-and-so that you've been doing real good in practice lately. And then all of a sudden you start to get more engagement coming out of those students and those athletes when you know that you can kind of tie things back to community building. And so that's something that I'm trying to do right now with building this channel, building these podcast networks and channels up, is building community, making sure that either I have someone on my podcast that you either know or that you can get information from. I can go on other podcasts to kind of speak my expertise when it comes to dealing with youth and being around education for 18 years, and we all can get better at this. So building community, peer-to-peer interaction. This is the time where we're doing open gym. It's nice to be able to have guys come in from other schools, or you take kids to other training facilities to make sure, hey, interact with these guys to see how they're getting things done training-wise in their program. And then what you start to realize is that, man, this world is getting smaller and smaller and smaller. And if Coach Turner can't give me certain information or certain things that I may need from him, hey, I got another resource over here that I can kind of reach out to and get some information from. All right, it's not rocket science. So again, those were 3 examples of the best way to encourage student athletes, all right, to be more engaging in 2024. I hope this video was real beneficial to you. Hope to get more videos like this. So I just want to leave you with this, all right? Make sure that you're grateful for every sunrise and thankful for every sunset. All right, make sure you hit the like button. Drop a comment. I appreciate you guys giving me your time and your ear to hear the latest episode of the Bryn Turner Basketball Podcast. Thanks. Check you on the next video.